And what was interesting is I think a beautiful learning experience from that is we opened the business. We thought it'll go gangbusters. Everybody will want to do it and learn online, but it didn't fly straight away. It took years actually before people went, wow. And it was actually just through COVID last year where we had nearly a 600% increase in sales just because everything has gone online and we already had something there. So, I say to anybody who ever innovates or tries something, timing is important sometimes. You just never know when the time's going to be right. So yeah, that was another huge creative process, which was brilliant because we wrote all the scripts and we filmed it and I got to help edit it, and then just the design and the function, all of it was amazing to work with to create something really beautiful. And then through birth as well, I started working in parenting. And again, kind of wanted to create my own stuff. So I created my own workshops, and we created a beautiful podcast that I have with a colleague of mine called the Aware Parenting Podcast, where we talk all about parenting stuff, which then, created a beautiful following. And we thought, wow, people really want to hear more of this. So we've taken what we do on the podcast and we're turning it into a book. So we're nearly finished with that. And then amongst all that, because, I wasn't busy enough, I had this opportunity come to me through a client I was working with around education, and she'd been a client of mine for a few years, and her son had started school and was really, as a little preppy, just not really thriving. And she was like, this school system feels really broken. There's still so many punishments and rewards, and where is kind of the whole child in this? And so this was probably 3 years ago. She said to me, what if we built a school based on all the work that you do, based on the aware parenting philosophies that I work and teach with? And I was like, well, I don't know how to build a school. And she's like, well, I can fund it and, support you doing it. What if we did it in the way of how you think a school should be built? And, you don't often get handed opportunities like that where someone says, hey, build something that you think is really important in the world. And for the first few months, I kind of just was like, I don't know what to do. This feels like a massive thing. I'm way out of my comfort zone. It almost felt the scope felt too big almost to go, how do I do this? And then I just kind of thought, all right, well, if I'm meant to do this, I need support and I need the right people. And I just kind of put it out there. And then sure enough, the right people came, and, we built a school, which we opened like over 2 months ago. It's called Woodline Primary. It's in Ceres, which is just out of Geelong. It's a beautiful farm school, and it really is all about holding the emotional essence of the child as the first most important piece, and understanding that when children feel safe to learn, then learning becomes infinite. So it really is around fostering their emotional well-being first.